it on the mobile phone, so
Yeah, me too. Okay. So yeah, I think
we're live.
so. We should be live now. Welcome, Slavka. Thank you for joining me. It is the 24th of December, 2025. It's about 9:20 in the UK and about 4:20 in Florida. Where are you?
Yeah, here it's still sunny day. I'm in Easter time in the northern Florida, near to
Yeah,
Gainesville.
yeah, it's dark here. We actually had quite a sunny day today, which we don't normally get. So normally I get like a white fake sky. Whenever I look out the window, that's all I see. So it's been quite nice. But I'm obviously still full of cold and my voice comes and goes. So we'll just have to see how I go on this one.
Oh yeah.
Ah, did you get any Christmas gifts?
Well, I didn't expect any gifts actually, but I've got. Yeah, and
Yeah,
it made me, so happy. It was exciting, a little
yeah,
gift, like some pieces of clothes, and then sneakers pecan, which
yeah.
we don't have in Europe. I don't know if you have them actually in
Say that again.
UK with pecan.
Oh, I'm not sure. You're a bit quiet actually. Yeah. Just trying to see if I can change our screen view. Don't think I can. I gifted myself a new deck of cards today, and it's the Rebecca Campbell, the Ancient Stones Oracle. It's a really lovely deck. So this is the one that I'm working with. Oh, hi Kerry. Hi Jason.
Beautiful.
It's 8:20 where Kerry is in Australia in the morning. Okay, so that's mad. I forgot you were in Australia, Kerry. That's very cool. Yeah. And I didn't
So
realise that
there's only
Matthew was also streaming at the same time, so apologies to Matthew. Um,
sorry for that.
yeah.
Actually, I didn't know at which time he's gonna stream.
No, no. It's like we're all competing for the same time slots. It's quite funny, really. And hey, what
Oh
can
yeah.
you do? Yeah. Until we get all on the same network or something and we're like live streaming on a radio platform, then that would be better with our own set time slots. I generally only go live on Fridays. I don't really go live any other time. But my hold on, it's Christmas morning in Australia. It's already Christmas. Wow. So let us know in the chat if you got any Christmas gifts, if it's already Christmas. Jason's double dipping in between two different podcasts. Which is very cool. So thank you. And
Yeah.
mad. So where are you now in Florida? Is this where you're staying?
Yeah. I don't know if you heard that, but I said it's close to Gainesville. So yeah, I'm in the northern part.
Yeah. Oh, I think
So
my sound is a bit low. There we go. Oh, David Hall,
the bay.
hello. How are you? I hope you're well. I met David at the conference in the UK. Yeah, Merry Christmas, guys. Solstice blessings, Yule blessings. My
Yeah.
throat. Hey, David, did you get sick at the conference like everybody else? That's mad.
Yeah. Tell me please how did it go at the
Um,
conference?
yeah, it was great. It was so good. Um, and it was nice to kind of meet everybody in person because I've been working with Miles for 3 or 4 months in the background. So, and he's dead tall as well, he's like over 6 foot. So there's a picture of me and there's him, and everyone was so tall. But yeah, it was really good, really enjoyable, and looking forward to the next one. And there might be more than two next year, so that's interesting. So I'm looking to see what else I can attend without, because I need to change
Oh,
things up. I really
awesome.
do. Yeah. my mind, body, spirit fairs this year were really disappointing, and a lot of travel and not a lot of reward for it. It's, financially, we all still need to pay the bills, don't we? So Kerry's saying that her mum got her some new earrings, and daughter got her a little statue of a dude meditating. That's really funny. Yeah. So how long
Oh,
do you think you're going to be in
so
America
cool.
for, Slavka?
Well, I can stay up to 3 months.
Definitely
So,
worth just staying there if you've got the funds to do that. Yeah.
and in this weather, like, come
Yes.
on, it's beautiful sunny.
Yeah. So are you still in St. Pete's, or where did you go?
Meantime, I went to some small towns. Even I was in some big towns. I was around, at
Yeah.
the beach as well. And
Did you
it's each time
see
different.
yesterday Derek Woo said that you could have dinner with the Woos? Did you see that?
Yeah,
You
that
should
was
reach out
awesome.
to him.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
he's at Jackson. I looked up on the map, and he's at the Jacksonville,
So
which is,
Woo family Christmas. How far away is it?
yeah, from here maybe 1.5 hour, 2 hours from here.
Oh, okay, okay.
Like, I'd say at least 1.5 hours or two.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've got
So, but it's really great.
so I've got a friend, Kelly, who's in America. She came over to the conference. So that was awesome. So she's in Florida. Joshua Shapiro, the Crystal Skull Explorer, he lives in Florida somewhere. So it might be worth checking him out. He's a fascinating guy. He has like a group. I think it might be weekly, which I think is in Tampa actually, and they get together and they do meditations and things. I'll have to see if he's still doing that while you're
Yeah.
there.
I was passing through Tampa a couple of times, but I was more in St. Pete.
Yeah, nice. Because
But
I
I
know
look
Drago's tattoo
forward.
studio that's in Tampa.
Oh,
Um,
yeah.
so
I
that
would
would be
love
awesome.
to
Get
even
a little.
book the session with him.
You got to book a session. Yes.
I would love to, but is this the question, like, the right timing and everything?
Just send him a message. He's a very
Love
slow
it.
responder. Just send him a message. Because I would love to have a tattoo, and I'm actually getting a matching tattoo done because when he was here and I said, "Hey, let's get a matching tattoo," and he said, "No, I have a tattoo suit," and I was like, "Oh, okay." But then I had a vision, and he's got the same coordinates tattooed on his wrist that I had in my vision, which was the Trevi Fountain in Rome, Italy. So I'm going to get that tattooed on, and probably not on my wrist because my wrist is very tiny, but probably on like my inner forearm. So that's kind of
Oh,
cool. So we've got that shared vision. So I'm still feeling into that.
okay.
Yeah, it's exciting. But yeah, I'd love to get a tattoo by Drago Reed. I'd love to have a QHHT by Drago,
Yes.
but that's like $500.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. With the right timing,
Yeah,
I would like to go to Tampa and have the
yeah,
session with him. And I
yeah,
know that more people are actually in Tampa. Now you're
yeah,
mentioning some from your circle that went to the conference, so I'll be
yeah,
really happy to connect.
yeah. That sounds good. Yeah, definitely meet up with Kelly. I think she has like a regular job though as well. Um, oh, hi James. James, it was very interesting. You're on Sean Bond's live yesterday. So a few of us went on the live in the early morning. It was my time, so I know what time, late night the other day. And James had quite a fascinating recall come through from Sean Bond. That was good and interesting. Yeah. So we're just reconnecting, and I've had quite an interesting year. How's your year been? Like the full
Oh,
year, was it what you expected?
ups and downs, and lot of lot of effort, and then I received like slow down,
Yeah,
more chasing rather than attracting. So I was more in a masculine energy rather
right.
than in. So yeah, my aim is to switch it and to be more in that feminine.
Yeah. I'm very masculine energy, and this year I was forced into feminine, into the void, into reset after my foot surgery and stuff. I had to just move into allowance for like 5 months. So for about 2 months, I could hardly get around. There's nothing I could do. I still managed to have quite a few trips though, because I'd already arranged them before I knew when my surgery was going to be. Because here it's like you put your name on a list and you just have to be ready for
Yeah.
the surgery. So it was like, oh, you're having a foot surgery next week. So there's like appointments every day. And so yeah, so I still went to Glastonbury, but I was in a wheelchair. I still, went to some amazing places, but I was in a wheelchair and my friends had to like carry me and stuff.
Wow.
Which is not easy. But when I went to the
This is
conference
good.
2 weeks ago, or whenever it was last week, I'd prepared, I'd taken like no wearing the air boots, no using crutches, and I'd had to like prepare myself for 2 weeks so that I'd be able to walk at the conference. And I don't think people realize that like 2 weeks earlier, I wasn't really mobile. So and suddenly there's me like running around the conference doing things. But I just used my crutch in the evening because there was a lot of driving and my friend was driving. So yeah, so when I was tired, then I used one crutch and but I still need physio. I've not had any physio all year. So
Oh,
and I've had a lot of meditation time this year. So I had to just, because everything around me was too difficult or it was too hot. I couldn't function. So I literally went into the void and I just went into myself. And I came out with so much recall. And I did a lot of dark shadow work for me and for my twin as well. So it's been a tricky year, but it's good because I never imagined that I'd be able to meet him in person. So that's been really good. Meeting up with Drago.
oh
Um,
yeah.
I mean,
A lot of changes.
yeah, I probably won't see him again for like a year. We hardly speak, so yeah.
Divine
Oh,
timing
James is
and
going to
everything.
schedule a session. Yeah. Oh, is that with Sean? Yeah. Yeah, so you're B negative. Yeah, so, AB negative is one of the rarest blood. I was actually watching an interview today with Max Spears, and he was talking about the different blood types and how different blood types have different levels of being programmed. That was quite interesting. And I got one memory come through of me and Max Spears, and it was just very same place, same time kind of memory. We were both doing like weapons assembly training in a hall with lots of tables, and that was it. I don't have a strong connection to him at all. I think we were just in like basic training together or something when we were about 12. He's similar age to me, he would have been. But yeah, Sean Bond is amazing. Sean Bond's helped me a lot this year. So he really has. His level of authority and his abilities are just immense. So I wouldn't have
Mhm.
got through this year without Sean Bond. I think I probably did about 5 or 6 videos with him this year, private sessions, which are all publicly on his channel. Some are on my channel. But yeah, amazing. So I've got these new
Oh yeah, I
cards.
believe you.
Hey?
I believe you. I was watching actually yesterday,
Oh
Sean Ball,
wow. Well,
with Libby, and
I
it was
I did not have a good experience. I had can't really say, but I didn't go where everybody else went, let's put it that way. So I had a very bad experience, which I had to message Sean about privately. Yes, so but it was interesting. It was interesting because when we do mine, I don't get into a lot of really dark stuff because when the super dark stuff comes up, I quarantine it or I like deflect it. Because when I did that one a couple of weeks ago, things were getting thrown at me, and I was able to say, no, that's a distraction, and like saying to Sean, get that, do this, whatever. But Drago's lineage, even though we come from the same soul family, he's got a lot of weird shit going on there. um, but yeah, we're from the same dragon soul family, and we're literally the same genetic code, just put into surrogate eggs. But he's got so much weird stuff. I knew he had a lot of overwhelm. I just didn't realize the depths it was. Um, Yeah, it's quite sad, really. But he said it was exactly how he expected it to be, and he's fine. So, but I, on the other hand, ended up having a very different experience. And halfway through, I was in so much pain, and I had to stop and yeah, message Sean and say, "Oh, what's happened to me?" But I got through it. It's fine. Males that are rhesus AB negative give off a pheromone that attracts rhesus positive women. Oh, apparently that's really interesting, James. I've not heard that. Have you heard anything like that, Slavka, about pheromones according to blood type?
Yeah, there is something on it. And actually, I'm also
Yeah,
interested in this knowledge about blood types and how it determines actually the functionality of each human. This is really interesting to go deeper and
yeah.
about the nutrition related to that stuff and everything. So yeah, I believe that has to do a lot also with attracting the opposites, the counterparts.
Yeah,
Mm?
that's true. That's true. Just having a look here. Your video's frozen.
Yeah, but you can hear me, right?
Yeah, we can hear you fine. Yeah, that's cool.
Okay.
Just having a look to see if there's anything I can change.
On freeze.
At least you haven't frozen in a funny way. It looks fine. So we've got I Mark one there. Mark, I only saw Mark put this post up in my little community, and I only saw it the other day about that we'd had a past life together or something. So that's
Mm-hmm.
quite interesting. I didn't know. But yeah, we're all starting to connect and find the past life family, the soul family now.
Yes.
I've connected with a lot of people this year. I really have.
Yes.
Um, More men than women, though, for me. But I'm always drawn a lot more to men than women. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
I'm very
Yeah.
masculine. Yeah,
I think the same in my case because I operate from masculine energy.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Interesting. So yeah,
Yeah.
so I've got some new cards. I'm going to pull cards. If anybody would like a card, just put a comment in. I've got this new deck, which is the Ancient Stones deck by Rebecca Campbell, and this is my gift to myself for Christmas. And
Mhm.
yeah, because everybody's sick in my family, but like one person, we're not getting together. So Christmas, like we're supposed to go out for dinner yesterday, that got cancelled. But I did actually cook a roast, which is not like me. And then tomorrow I was meant to be going to my sister's, and that's not happening now. Two energies are very balanced in me, James is saying. Yeah, James has got really powerful energy from that Sean Bond session. Wow.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Yeah.
can I please have a card for James?
Okay. Let's have some card. Yes, I will pull out as well.
Hmm.
We have here tarot cards and oracle cards, so I go for the oracle deck this time.
Yeah, I'm working with Oracle.
All
Okay, so
right.
I've picked two cards for James. Do you want me to go first?
Yes, please.
Okay, so the first card I've got is called Creativity. I'm not sure how well you'll be able to see it. And it says, creative expression, trust your vision. So, thinking about next year, I also pulled the Wisdom Keeper.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and it says a new perspective, study and learning is coming forward. So this deck is the Ancient Stones Oracle. So it's kind of asking you to get out there, reconnect with the land, put your hand on the stones, that kind of thing.
Yeah, and this is about the abundance flow. That abundance is there, and new opportunities.
That looks
Yeah,
really good.
beautiful card.
Yeah. So I haven't thought too much about 2026 yet. This is the time of year where I usually plan all of my events and my small Anchorhaven events. I do 150 to 200 groups a year, groups or retreats, gatherings of some kind, online or in person. But I also trade at Mind Body Spirit events, and I usually do 15 to 20 of them a year. So that's all
Oh,
changing now because I just can't afford to do that. Oh, Maya Starfire, hello, hello, good to see you.
yeah.
So if anybody would like a
Um,
card, pop a message in and we'll pull some cards for next year. I'm working with the Ancient Stones Oracle, which is my new deck. I only have about 40 decks. It's not that many. I did actually sell some off recently when I was fundraising for the conference. I sold off some of my teaching decks for like £10 each. So
So this
yeah,
is the James once again that this is about this abundance and prosperity that you are manifesting. Actually, your things that you were working on are coming to fruition. So beautiful cards, actually.
yeah, they look great. They
Yes,
look really
absolutely.
good. So
I
I
want
hope
to.
everyone is coping well. What's this? Oh, your tiny bowl. I've got this little bowl with me.
Yeah,
But I don't know what
I'm
note
gonna.
mine is. Is yours a root bowl? Which one is it?
I don't know, but it's actually very, very intense. However, it's
Yeah.
small, and I found it, or it
Oh,
found me
oh, nice.
in an antique store nearby. And when I went there, I just, my
Yeah.
eyes just landed on it. I tried it, and it's so amazing.
This is just a little brass bowl, and I found it in a flea market for
Wow.
£15 in a flea
Yeah.
market. And I'm going to restart my flea markets next year because I used to trade at them. And sometimes I found like I got my bigger Japanese bowl there for £25. I found a really big rain stick and it's antique and I love it. That was £20. So flea markets are the way to go. They really are. Yeah,
Oh,
so
the
cool.
human treasures. Oh, I love it.
Yeah,
And here I went a couple of times, and I just wow, looking at it, so many
yeah.
stuff.
So
You
James
know.
says he's manifesting to get to full disclosure now next year. Now, see, I would love to come to full disclosure now, but I've heard mixed things. Is it happening? Is it not happening? I don't know. But I would definitely love to come over to America next year. Somehow I need to make that happen. And you know, see my brother and see my soul family. It would be so good. So, what events have you got planned for next year already? Are you traveling?
Well, I think it's open. It's open, but I would love to actually come to London because this time, I had some kind of doubts if I leave US and go
Yeah,
to London, like if
yeah,
I would be able to return, in such a short times if I just go for a weekend, to
yeah.
see you.
I don't blame you. I really don't. Yeah. Once I get
Because
to America, I'm probably never leaving.
the timing, it's like,
Yeah.
and in January, I'm about to, um,
I've even haven't had an offer from someone that they're going to marry me, but I actually need
so,
to get a divorce. So yeah. Um, yeah, so the full disclosure now, as far as I know, was planning to be in the same place, same time next year. That's what Brian said a few months back, but who knows? It's all open now, isn't it? Um, okay.
yeah, I
So
hope I can make it next year because I would love to. This time it's
yeah,
really one of the priorities. Otherwise, I would have show up. You know, it
yeah,
was really something that I felt. That I want to go there.
yeah,
This
yeah,
timing of the events and everything. And I would love to now focus on my emotional healing
yes.
certification. And this is like for me the stuff that I actually
Yeah, that's cool. I mean, because
thought.
the
So
2025 full disclosure now, I had me and Brian were in a couple of groups together. So he's like, "Yeah, come on over. I'll comp your ticket. Just get your flights and everything sorted." And I was like, "Oh, that sounds really good." But then I was thinking, "Well, I'm waiting for this foot surgery. What do I do?" It's a bloody good job I did not book anything because the surgery came out of nowhere, and then absolutely like I was laid up for months and months, longer than I expected, considering that I'm actually like a quantum healer. It really surprised me how long it took me to recover. I pulled some cards for Maya Starfire. General for the new year. I had a jumper, which normally jumpers don't happen for me, but I did get a jumper for Maya, and it says hidden treasure. You're on the right track. Gift revealed.
mhm.
Okay, and then I picked another one thinking for next year, And the card is scrying. It says, trust your visions, intuition, and plant seeds. Can you see that? So, yeah.
Okay.
So,
Mia Starfire.
yeah.
All right.
I don't even think that they got the Sedona property. I think that's still up in the air, to be honest. Hi, Michelle Aubrey. Good to see everybody. Thank you.
You have a
So this
help.
is for Maya.
Yes, this is for Maya Starfire. Card from me that you're being helped. You have your guides around, and yeah, maybe you don't realize it, but you receive help at any moment.
That sounds perfect. So yeah, you're on the right track. You're getting help. Trust your visions and intuition. Amazing.
Yeah, that card just came right away.
Yeah. Maya's very psychic.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So if anyone else would like a card, pop a message in the chat. My voice is coming and going, so you see me pausing myself to cough and cough. I'm really tired and I had a very long night. Is this for Maya still?
Yes, that is from another deck, and it's like that you have your spiritual protection. That you create what you believe, and no one can actually harm you or hurt you. So
That's lovely. That's really
this is about
inspiring.
focusing on positive, on focusing on what you really want, rather than what you don't want.
So did you make lots of friends coming over
And
to
you,
America
again,
at your
these two
retreat?
beautiful.
Yeah.
You mean a lot of friends?
Yeah, did you make new friends or were you connecting with old friends?
Yeah, I made a new friends. New friends because all of them are actually from US, and one was from like Canada, but not originally, but lives in Canada. So yes, I made
Oh, that's
new
cool.
friends, and it's
I would like to
exciting.
go to Canada. I do have
Yeah,
Canadian heritage on my mum's side, but I don't know a lot about it. So
yeah.
yeah. So Michelle
Well, well,
Aubrey,
yeah.
she says, "Why heck not? Hit
The
me, don't
exciting.
miss me." Pardon? Hit me up.
Yeah.
um,
Okay, so for Michelle,
mhm.
what's the card for Michelle? What's the message? For the Michelle. Okay. Okay. So this is card for Michelle, and it says like, you're ready to be a leader. Yeah. Like this is goddess of the sacred power, actually, that says that you're in a time of your life that you're ready to be a leader, to guide others, because you're powerful. You're a leader. So yeah, it's a beautiful card. And there is even rune inside of it. If you can see, there's this protection rune that actually looks like Triton. Yeah, you see it there?
I don't see it, but is it Tiwas?
It is under the chin, under
Okay,
the
I
jaw.
can't
There
quite
is
make it out.
protection, rune. So it's
Okay.
very powerful. Yeah, you're a leader. Step into your role.
That makes sense to what I've got as well. You do your second
Mhm.
one.
Yeah, Julia, what you got?
Well, I got the first card I got is Be the Mountain, slow and steady.
Yay.
Yeah, foundations and patience. Be that strong foundation for others. The second card I got is Temple. Yeah, so the wisdom within, quieten external noise. So taking that time to go into your inner temple. Yeah, to really just be.
Exactly. Here it is, rest. You see? Amazing. So this is the goddess of the sacred power, and this is the rest. Exactly. Like there is connection with your cards that you pulled. Love it.
Yeah, always. Let's see. So I'm just catching up on the chat. Come to USA, definitely. Yes, yeah, I can't wait. I'm very American, and I never really understood why I was so American. But now that I know that I basically grew up in America in these deep underground military bases, that's probably why. And that I've got an American brother. So James is saying, about a year ago, I had a chat with one of the AIs, and it said that a facility will be in Sedona that will facilitate off-world interactions. Now Brian's trying to get that property in Sedona. Yeah. Well, I have a bit of because there's a deep underground military base in Sedona that's been there a very, very long time. And I was told that I was a young scientist that basically lived there as a teenager. So at first I was a bit kind of like, oh, I don't want to go. But then Christopher Jacobs went and he sussed out that property and did a full lay of the land, communicated with the land spirits and everything around there. And I feel a lot more reassured. So there's a video where he's talking about that on his channel, Christopher Jacobs. Um, so there's a movie coming to America with Eddie Murphy. Yeah, classic,
Mhm.
classic movie.
Mhm.
Or movies, awesome. I love Eddie Murphy's movies. Kay McMahon is saying, can she have a reading? Yeah,
Absolutely. Okay. So it's the message for Kay. I'm shuffling as well, so feel free to go first, Julia, if you want.
sure. Please can I have the two Mr. Line cards for Kay. I don't think I've ever done cards for Kay before. So the first card I've got is Boundary Stones. Negotiations, contracts, communication. Okay, that sounds like a little bit tricky energy coming forward for you. Make sure that you've got all of your information that's very crystal clear as you move forward, that you've really checked everything and got great advice on that. The next card is Dancing with Stones, because I'm working with the Ancient Stones Oracle, by the way, guys. And it says movement, teamwork, partnership. Okay, so whatever legal matters are coming forward for you, you are not alone. Okay, just know that there's other people around you that will support you to be victorious in that. But boundary stones, that's quite an interesting one. So have you set your boundaries and have you communicated your boundaries, is what you always hear me say. There we go.
Yeah, set your boundaries and follow your inner guidance, your intuition. Have faith because you're manifesting what you desire. So, yeah, just focus on the positive. Yeah, set up those boundaries. That is very, very accurate because the change is there. It's like a blessing. So the change is there. And another card, to do the things with joy. No, whatever you do with happiness and joy. So
That's
again,
what.
a wonderful card of, some transformation, yeah, going on.
You're so mystical. Yeah. Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, Rebecca Campbell's cards are beautiful, but they're very pale, always very pale. So these ones, the Ancient Stone Oracle, it's a little bit brighter than some of the other decks, but they're very good. And somebody asked me recently, what's the difference between Rebecca Campbell and Kyle Gray? And he seems to focus on deities and guides and guardians. Rebecca Campbell focuses more on elementals and energies and things, I've noticed, yeah. So I'm not a huge fan of her work, but I am liking, I just opened this a couple of hours ago. So this is what I'll be working with for the next few days. You're welcome, Kay. Yes, yeah. Exactly. Who knew what was underground in Toronto? But that base is so big, it goes into Canada and America. So, yeah, that was one of the main bases where we all grew up, I think, together. Quite sad, really. Starting to get a few memories about that now. But my brother's got more memories than I have on that kind of stuff. Yeah,
Yeah, well, don't you
Pennsylvania. I
remember?
would love to come to Pennsylvania. Is that the right one? Because I know Rob's in Pennsylvania.
Rob is there, yes, in
Mm.
Pennsylvania.
Yeah. So he's been talking about doing his own conference, and we nicknamed it Typical Skepticon.
Yeah,
And it would be so cool to pull that together. He wanted to do it in New Orleans. But again, New Orleans is another dark area for secret based
well,
programs and stuff. Yeah.
I've heard of
So
crazy
it
things
would be
going
very
on there.
cool. Yeah. I think it doesn't matter where you go, there's going to be some nefarious energy, isn't there? So it'd just be nice to get everyone together.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but New Orleans is nice. I mean, is the South is very nice and pleasant.
Yeah.
Many
So I've
friends
not
in there.
been anywhere in the here and now because I knew that if I did, when I started traveling, I had the option of going to Australia, China, or America with conservation volunteers. And I thought if I go to America, I'm just never going to leave, and then I won't see the rest of the world. And if I go to China, it'll probably be too much of a culture shock, even though I'm very Asian with my tastes and everything. So I went to Australia, right? I went there first, and then I travelled over to India, and then travelled Asia, and yeah, then went back to India. So I still have not done America properly, like in the here and now, like passport stamping through.
Well, I haven't been where you actually have been, because India
Yeah.
is still on my list, for example. And I'm receiving signs like, yeah,
Oh
I
yeah.
get to go there as well.
I
India,
did I
Himalayas.
did 10 years in India, 10 years. Mainly in Goa, but then I lived in South India in Kerala in Trivandrum, Tiruvananthapuram. I lived there for about 18 months when my son was little, but most of my time was spent in Goa. So that was interesting. Telling me to
Yeah.
watch what? Um, what was it to watch, Jason? He keeps telling me to watch Mickey 17 as well. And I watched a little bit of it. But one of
Oh,
my friends said it's a good movie as long as you like Korean humor. And I was like, I'm not sure. I'm obsessed with Korea. I am, but I'm not sure if I like Korean humor. Um, Virginia, number one witch place in the world. My sister went to Salem and she got me a snow globe, which I think I've shown on another podcast. Yeah, Mickey 17. Yeah, I've watched a clip of it. Just like Stranger Things. I'm even featured in Stranger Things apparently, and I've only watched clips of it because I found it too scary when it first came out. I just couldn't watch it, and then I didn't know why I was finding it too scary then until now. So, uh,
oh, okay. Mikey
no, not
7.
on a podcast. So, does anybody else want a reading? Or is anybody having an interesting Christmas Eve or Christmas Day? Because I know some of you are already in Christmas Day.
James is writing about underground bases
Yeah,
and
yeah, that's fine.
things like
James,
that. So
I'm present right now in Diego
in
Garcia. Pardon.
like what's here in Florida.
Oh yeah, there's
When it comes on that, I would love to really like to go deeper what's going on here in Florida.
Yeah, Drago says that because he lives in Tampa, and he says 15 miles away there's an Air Force base which has a dome where he gets taken, and he knows that for sure. So there's lots of activity around there, especially off the coast. And when Miles was at the conference this year, he said he got on the plane in Florida, but the plane telemetry said it was already in England, right? So they
Yeah,
couldn't take off. And as he was talking about it, I kind of scanned, and there was something monitoring, but it was in the sea. There's like a monitoring base in the sea.
yeah.
So that's unusual. But yeah, Diego Garcia, I'm present there right now.
Someone mentioned, yeah, some sea military base when I was on the show with Rob. I think
Yeah,
it was someone like that mentioned some place. And
yeah.
I'm wondering, yes, that would be really interesting, like just to go
There's
with someone
a
and
lot of
just
people are
explore.
talking about Project Seagate, which is where we
Oh,
had the dolphin augmentations and stuff. And I found a video from 15 years ago. It was Aaron McCullum. And I've had a massive reaction off this guy. He's not public anymore because his targeting is so heavy, I believe. But I was watching through a playlist, and yeah, he talks about Seagate in more detail than I've seen anybody presently talk about. So there's a lot of information that's kind of got Chinese whispered over the last 10 years, and it's been
yeah,
filtered. And yeah, so it's like you've got to go right the way back 15, 20 years to try and find the good information to re-jog your memory about certain things. So yeah, Eaglin in Florida. Is that how you say that, Jason? Eaglin base? It's an Air
Eglin,
Force base.
Eglin. Oh, maybe that's one that yeah.
Yeah. Michelle saying she made it through a windstorm last night. Just woke up, baked a chocolate cake for Christmas. Look into
Mm,
Ortec. It's underwater area 51. That's interesting. Oh, interesting. Diego Garcia, the little fiddler crabs are not what they appear to be. Something to do with generating a field. It's something to do with blocking remote viewers. Yep.
mm-hmm.
So that gets into Diego Garcia gets into the Black Navy stuff, and I've been told because I knew I was already there, and then somebody said,
Mm-hmm.
are you tuning into your clone?" And then I've had like a couple of images. It's very dark stuff over there, but there's a Stargate that goes to Mars, and there's technology there that apparently was designed by Drago Reed, so he knows that he's designed that tech. So I don't know much about it. I've only got like 3 good memories. Also, I have an active alter there. I call her Sam. Yeah, so I try not to tune into that one. It's a bit too dark.
This is interesting stuff. Yeah.
Jason's going to redact himself. Oh, here we go. I need to redact myself. Jason, self moderate. I can't. I'm rubbish at self moderating. I need someone to moderate me. There's also a chair at Diego. Yeah, it doesn't surprise me. There's a massive tunnel network, and the maglev train system goes directly from like Central America over to Diego. I'm starting to tune in more and more to the maglev now, although Ivan Teller's kind of warned me not to. He said I'm allowed to look at it psionically, but I'm not allowed to track it physically, is what he said, because it's too dangerous. The energy's too dark on the
Oh,
maglev. Who knows? Yeah. The conversations we have always end up back in the SSP. Yeah. So this year, I started this
and have
year
you tried?
not thinking I was in the SSP, and I'm ending this year as a UK super soldier. It's quite mad. Yes, Mark Domingo. Yes, yes. Find Mark Domingo's videos. So he talks a lot about Diego Garcia. Yes. I have a friend who is his friend. Yeah, I don't know him personally, but I know he has very good content. But I don't think he'll be making anything new anytime soon. Yeah, interesting. Yeah, he talks about the Black Navy. Um, ready for a soiree? Yeah, happy holidays. Have a great one. It's just after 10 p.m. here in the UK, so 5 p.m. Eastern,
Yeah,
maybe
it's
10
Eastern
a.m.
time.
Australia. Really cool. Have a good Christmas, Mark. But thanks for letting me know that
Yeah,
we've got past
happy
lives together as
holidays.
well. That was kind of cool.
Happy every day.
Happy holidays. Yeah,
Mm, I would love to know actually if we had past lives
we
together.
do. We do. Let me get my pendulum. Pretty
Oh
sure we
yeah.
do.
Let's deep dive.
Where do you think they are? Oh, sorry. I actually just got a little vision. Uh,
It could be India. It
but it
could
was
be
you
India.
wearing. It was kind of like late 1800s Pride and Prejudice kind of outfit. Let's see. Let's see. Okay, Slavka and I, do we have past lives together? We do. Is it more than two?
Okay.
No. Is it just one? Yes. Was it in France?
I don't know.
No.
But it wasn't
Did we
France.
speak French? We did. Was it in England? Yeah. So it's in like 1800s in the UK. We spoke French, as most people did, before everyone got popular with English. So were we at a boarding school together? No. Were we sisters? We were sisters, of course. Of course.
Wow, because I thought that we have something in common, from different area, like from
Mm,
Asia, maybe.
mm. Okay,
I
did we have a life together in Asia?
like India.
In India?
Uh,
Not India, but yes to Asia. So Japan? Yeah, Japan. I do have Japanese alters. Because in John Whitberg's books he talks about Yoshiro Surabaya, who's actually Drago Reed, and I was his sister still. So I do have Japanese versions of me. I am
oh
very
yeah.
Asian. I love Asian food. I could eat it for every
Yeah.
meal. I love routine. I love structure.
Mhm.
So I miss being Asian. I miss being Japanese. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I can imagine you having these kimono sort of, geisha stuff
Yes.
on you.
Oh, I don't know if I was a geisha. I'm a bit too
No,
clumsy to be a geisha. Was I a geisha? Definitely not.
no, but
Was
I mean
Slavka a geisha? No.
not at all.
Were we rich? Were we rich? No. Were we middle class? Were we servants? No. Did we live on an island? So Okinawa. It feels like we lived in Okinawa, so it's like the Karate Kid movie. We lived out there. Oh, that's very
Okay,
cool.
Okinawa.
Okinawa, like in the Karate Kid movie. Yeah, that's probably the only place I know. So really cool. But yeah, so that's nice. I mean, we're all coming together. Um, Same at Ra, she generally tells me about past lives I've had in France and other places like that. But Mark was saying, he put a post on my little community on YouTube saying that he'd found out that we'd had past lives together. Well, like me and him. Let me just check where was that actually. See if I can find the post, which is quite fascinating because he didn't tell me directly. He just put a post on. I was like, what? I only found it yesterday. So if anybody has information or memories of me, please tell me. Even if they're really dark and gross, I generally say it has to be helpful. But if it's just past lives, that's fine. If it's alters and stuff, then yeah, it needs to be helpful because it can be dangerous to tell people.
Yeah,
Mark's saying that, oh yeah, I was his older sister in an Essene family. We lived on the coastline of present day Palestine, and our parents were merchants in fabrics. We would visit Yeshua when he travelled near us, near our community, to listen to his teachings. So, but
that's
the
very
Essene things come up for me before through Soma Arah. She's talked about that quite a bit. But I was from Palestine.
And what I can tell you that I've been told that I also look like Palestinian. Someone told me. I even don't know,
Do I look
but I feel
Palestinian?
that
Do I look Palestinian?
a little bit yes.
Really?
Yes. a little bit.
I have no
Yeah.
idea what they look like. Okay. But that's kind of cool. I mean, I'm
But that makes
very time displaced, so I guess I look different to how I should. And um, yeah, it's quite funny. But what I did notice when I met Drago is like we seriously look alike. And it's like I'd always been thinking, putting our pictures together, thinking, do we look alike? Do we look? Oh yeah, we do. And so I was looking at him, and he's looking at me, and then I said to him in the end, "Why are your eyes different to mine? His eyes are silver and blue, and mine are golden. That's because of the separate families we were put into, and that kind of DNA was added into the mix. So, but very, very weird when you meet somebody who's like the spitting image." Yeah, it freaked me out a little bit.
I
Mm.
can sense the dragonish in you.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, weird.
Absolutely. And when you say the golden color, golden dragon.
Yeah, I am a gold dragon. That's true.
Oh,
Yes.
that's it.
Yeah. How did you know that?
Because
So
I can see
Dr. Omir is a black and gold dragon. So on Typical Skeptic last night, people in the chat were saying black dragons are bad, and I'm saying no, they're not, because literally, like, my dragon stole family, he's a black dragon. So there, I don't know why people think black dragons are bad. It's just like
no,
people, isn't it?
they're not there are not things only that we can actually label as a good or bad. Yeah.
Exactly. I agree. Because I love dragons. I mean, I've got my. Where's my dragon? Here he is. This is my garnet one. He's with me all the time because he's got an activated soul dragon car. So
Wow.
he's with me. He watches over me, protects me, judges me slightly. Is what kind of came out today. Sometimes he's a bit too. James is also a black dragon. Hell yeah, that's awesome.
Oh.
Nothing wrong with black dragons. Jesus, really powerful. So James is saying a 20 return happened at Coronado Amphibious Base. Interesting.
Hmm.
You believe there's a jump gate there? I'm going to have to Google that and see. I can track stargates. I can track portals. I can track artifacts. I love all that. I love it. Gets me into trouble sometimes, but I love doing that kind of tracking. Yeah, I should do a video with Sean Bond soon to tune into some things. I'm fascinated with Italy right now, but some of the stuff he told me about what I'm allegedly doing over there was a bit kind of, oh dear, I need to do some work on that and send some healing. Doesn't sound good. So we're not all love and light, unfortunately. Sometimes there's darker light work that has to be done. Bit scary. Okay,
Mhm.
anybody not had a card? Slavka, I'm going to pull some cards for you for 2026.
All right, let's go. And I will pull some for you.
Okay, I've pulled 3. So what you're doing well is, oh, this is interesting. It's the hag stone. You know, the stone that has the natural hole in it. And it says energy shield, protection, and inner strength. So that's the hag stone.
Mm-hmm.
So I love
And
hagstones. I used to buy them and sell them because you can find them at the very bottom of the United Kingdom, in like Portsmouth and Gosport, and they naturally form with holes through the stone. And the legend is that when you look through, you see the fairy realms. Yeah. Or we used to tie it on the doorknob for protection, or tie it on the bed knob for fertility. So I love hagstones. I'm going to find my hagstones tomorrow. But energy shield, so you're doing that well. Your guides are supporting you as a wisdom keeper, so you've got some new learnings coming in next year. So focus on what you're passionate about. But we've also got the secret chamber card saying deep connection, potency, and treasure. So there's something deep. Go within. Go within. Interesting.
oh yeah.
So Michelle's heard that the white dragon could be a bad dragon and red actually a good one. I mean, I work with the dragon cards by
That's
Diana Cooper, and the white dragon is like an omega dragon or something, and you just have to go with. I personally believe that we share our heart with the dragon. And I'm actually an incarnated dragon soul. So, and I know that to be true. So, I'm just in physical form now, but like a trillion years ago, I was my golden dragon self. I still have a dragon that I work with, which Phil Barrow called on for me, and it's an Emerald Order dragon, so I call him Stream. Stream. What did you get?
Okay, so for you that you're striving for balance, well, and just simplify things in order,
Oh,
like
so simplifying is
like
not easy for me.
yeah, or maybe just clean up and to
Have a clean up.
to
I'll
to find
try.
the balance in your activities, actually, in your
Okay.
activities.
Okay, I'll
It's
try.
about your activities, but it's in a positive way because you might have a lot, but it's just asking, you just to, yeah, maybe do your priorities or focus on something what you really like, what's important for you in your activities.
Well, next week I'm teaching Reiki Master to a student in my home. So I need to get my house ready. I have a room that's supposed to be my wellness room, and I've been saying that for 18 months. And I've not really done anything with it. So that's my focus this week, is to make it a usable room where I can do therapies and I can teach. And
Yes. For
yeah,
example,
yeah.
yeah. And again, you're a leader, so
See, this
embrace leadership, what you do, continue,
this card
because
reminds me of Beauty and the Beast, the TV show. Does anybody else get that vibe on that?
oh
And
my
uh,
god.
yeah, he
It,
looks like the lion guy. Yeah,
okay, it looks, yeah,
Vincent. He looks like Vincent.
really, but
Yeah.
actually it's very, very good card that says that you're powerful and you're a leader, so
I,
keep going.
I am a priestess, so obviously I do try and be a leader in my community as a priestess. However, somebody said to me today, "You're a female super soldier, you need to be leading in the community." And I was like,
Absolutely.
not on that particular fight, because I don't know anything about it. So,
Well,
yes, in disclosure movement, yes, but not taking on other people's dramas and things like that. That's not something that I'm going to be doing. So, yeah, until we all band together and put a proper kind of army in place. Um, I do have an altar who's really high up in the military on Mars, and occasionally she comes through and she's like really annoyed. Like, where is the light army? What's happening? Who's the leaders here? Yeah. But it's not
mhm.
me. It's not me right now. I'm still in recovery.
And one more card is about your self nurture. Nurture your body because it's asking you also for your attention. So beware what you eat to nourish
Yes.
your body because your body is healing as well. So you're
Yes.
now at the time that your body is asking for your attention. So this is the angel of healthy nutrition, healthy food.
Cool.
So it's like not only our soul and mind are asking for nutrition, but also our human body.
Yeah.
Your intuition knows what's the best for you. So
Okay.
just don't forget about the
I'm
self
getting
nurture.
some interference on my sound. They're saying,
There was something like what that was in that interrupted voice like this.
oh, we're getting. So I have a mic on. I am wearing a mic. This is my little mic. I'm going to try moving it and see if it's any better. But yeah, I did get a lot of interference last night when we were doing that Vision Quest on Sean Bond's channel. Drago was doing it live and we're all joining in, and I got a serious attack come in on my side. So it doesn't surprise me. Oh yes, I've got the Syrian seal,
Yeah.
my
So these are
galactic shield. Yeah. So
Yeah,
apparently it's always active. My galactic shield is always active, but
absolutely.
yeah, doesn't
So,
help me from getting abducted occasionally.
yeah, let's see. This
Good
is the
leaders
series.
probably don't want to be. Yeah, you're right. Because I know someone else in our community who's supposed to be a leader. He's quite young and he's going to be a leader one day and he really does not want to be.
Oh,
But,
yeah.
you know, some of us have those jobs. But it's like I'm not picking up on causes that are other people's drama in the community that I have no information about. That's just an interesting point of view to me. I'm not going to be standing on a soapbox trying to sort out personal attacks or anything like that. And it's not really, but overall disclosure, yes. Super soldier programs, yes. That kind of thing, I can, you know, support disclosure with
Yeah, just stay in your
in a
center.
diplomatic way. Yeah.
Stay in your center no matter what's going on around you.
Yeah, it's really tricky, isn't it? I mean, some of us have diplomatic contracts. We do. We literally have diplomatic contracts. I know they're there. I know that's a skill set that I have and that I'll be utilizing that in the future, but it's for a transition. Yeah,
So, yeah, this is another card for you, actually, because
that's a
something,
great card.
it's a transition, yes, you're transitioning to the next
Yeah,
level. You see,
yeah.
you're going to the next level, to your higher version.
Yes, I've definitely upgraded a lot this year. There's a lot more aspects of me that I'm aware of now. Yeah,
Beautiful card, yeah, exactly for you.
perfect. Thank you. That's great. Is that from
So,
the Patricia Corey deck, that one? The Syrian deck?
yes.
Yeah, amazing. I still need to get that deck. I really do. Yeah.
Yeah, I love it.
Considering I've got the tattoo on me. Literally got the tattoo.
Yeah, it's just
Um,
so beautiful and colorful card. Look at
yeah,
that
it's
sparkle of
vibrant. I
all,
love it.
it's high vibration,
Mm, for
higher
sure.
level of
Yeah.
consciousness, and it's like
Syrian
the
energy is very, very high. When I did a session with Ivan Teller and I called on the Syrian guides to channel through, it was really hard for me to match the energy. And normally I can match anything, but I had to literally say, please can we bid them farewell because I can't maintain it. And as soon as they went and the Zeta Greys came in, I was like, oh, thank God. That's a lot more comfortable. So yeah, Syrian energy is really high vibe. So I'm definitely working more with Syrian and Arcturian energies next year, big time. Um, Here to
yeah.
create a level playing field for all to thrive and grow. Yeah, James, that's spot on. Yes, we need to stop
Mm,
squabbling, the petty squabbles and the Project Oblivion. I believe we've all made that happen. That's just my personal belief. I think we're doing it to ourselves. So I know it's probably not a popular opinion, but I'm not saying there's not outside forces because I get active targeting anyway. But so I know they're there, and I've got clones that are literally handlers being used to target others, but I have no control over that. But I know they're being used. And a clone of me was spotted in Wales a few days ago by a lady that I went to the conference with, and she said she was in Bristol. She was
wow.
in like south of Wales, and she saw me right there, and it freaked her out because we've been talking about clones like a few days earlier. So yeah, they're just there. I'm the orphan black. They're everywhere. Yeah, mad.
Jesus.
So
Yeah.
what's next for you, Slavka? What are you doing the rest of the week?
I'm in some creative flow, so I will stay with that. And let's see.
How do you make money? How do you support yourself while you travel?
I'm actually now working on that, on like finding different ways,
Okay,
and I'm
well,
being really like into do the things that actually I'm supposed to do.
yeah, definitely brainstorm with me, please, because next year I would like to get out of the UK and I need ways to actively support myself while I'm gone. Oh, Jason says he's just started watching Orphan Black, 4 episodes in. Yeah, so that show does appear to be based on me and Drago in the Kruger clone programs and Monarch. Um, it's messed up, and he's literally said it so many times in the talk as well at the conference. It's like, there she
So,
is, sitting right there, the Orphan Black. It's crazy. The weird thing about the show, Jason, is all of those hairstyles, I have had every single one of those hairstyles in the last 30 years. I really have. I've even had the dreadlocks. My hair's been every colour, every style, every shape, and I really have had all of those hairstyles.
wow.
Freaky, yeah, like all of those clones. The only one that really doesn't suit me is the fringe. Yeah, it doesn't suit me, but um
No, I can imagine you even with a French style.
but when people remember me from the Super Soldier programs, I have my hair in two styles only, and that's generally how I wear my hair off camera. So people won't know that unless they've truly got a memory of me, how I wear my hair. So if people remember me with my hair like this, that's not me. It could be a clone or whatever, but it's not me. So it's quite interesting.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, but there's only been 3 or 4 people that have actually remembered me so far, or remembered versions of me. So, but that's one of the things I check is how did I have my hair then? You know, so that's my little test. Whoa, no
Mm-hmm.
way, Jason's saying, but yeah, it's true. Cool. Anybody got any questions for Slavka before we finish up?
Or for both of us.
Yeah, or for me?
Yeah.
So I probably will be back on before the end of the year. And there's the Typical Skeptic New Year show. Are you going to be on it? Are you going to drop in on New Year's
Yes,
Eve?
definitely. I would love to.
Mm. Yeah, so
And
he's
you?
doing a big family show. So yeah, that'll be awesome. But the one with Halloween, oh, that was such a terrible show. And Rob literally, he lasted about 30 minutes, then he zoned out. And then
Oh.
people were just going off on one. And then I'm like in the background thinking, oh God, I'm gonna have to say something. So I go on camera and just try and change the topic and then go back into the background, like really
Oh, it's
bad.
so cool.
But the chat was really funny, really good. Matthew West, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year from Australia. Amazing. Um,
Yeah.
Starseed boxing, yes, for sure. Yeah, it was a train wreck. Yeah, the Halloween show was a train wreck. It was so bad. And but oh my God, it went on 5 hours. So I hope the New Year's one. Yeah, so
Oh,
be there. We'll
look
be there
forward.
trying to.
I
But
look
everyone
forward.
just kind of co-op it and talk about their work, and instead of just like sharing funny stories or whatever.
Yeah.
So it's we still might need to do the
Hopefully,
dating
yeah.
show as well. This should be quite
Hopefully
funny.
we have some birthday stream on January 11th.
Yes, January 11th. Oh, I need to promote something actually. So Friday the 26th at 11 a.m. Eastern, which is 4 o'clock UK time. Gina Virginia Casella is doing her mini Dragon Dreamer gemstone readings marathon. Okay, and it's donation based and it's a marathon. And I probably wasn't aware of that when I signed up to moderate it. I didn't
Oh,
realize it could go on for
yeah.
hours and hours and hours. But yes, so I'll be there supporting in the background. So please do support that. So put that in your diary, 11 a.m. Eastern time on Friday. And bye, James. Yeah, good to see everybody. Oh, here's Secret Frequencies. This is Venus. Venus came to the conference in the
Secret
UK. And
sessions.
Venus does lives every day. She does crystal ball readings and things like that. So,
Awesome.
yeah. People have M on their palm. Yeah, I'm not too sure if I believe what people say about the M on the palm. Interesting. So, uh,
Oh, how are you feeling, by the way?
I'm
How is
very tired. Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, so my voice has lasted. I'm really surprised it's lasted this long. But I need to lie down for a bit now. So yeah, let's call it a night for a bit. And but I'll probably be moderating on the chat later on Typical Skeptic once I've had a bit of a rest. I'm all over the place. But it's 10:30 here
Yeah.
in the UK, so it's almost Christmas. Though my son is 16, he's a gamer, he's got everything he wants, doesn't really care. So I haven't even put a tree up this year. I found the tree couldn't find the feet. So the tree's just like sitting there, in the corner. The chat stopped showing. I can still see the chat. Anyway, yeah.
I can see it.
So
So
let everybody know how they can book in with you, Slavka, so that you can make some money while you're traveling. What kind of services you're offering while you're traveling?
well, I can do the readings, as you can see. I offer that actually most of the time, and sometimes it's also like I don't want to say coaching because it's not a proper word, but sort of guiding.
Yeah, like
Guide,
spiritual counseling.
yes,
Yeah,
emotional counseling. Because everything is about emotions, as we are human beings often don't express and stuff inside, and that is causing overall toxicity and diseases, symptoms, ailments, illnesses. So, and this is actually important stuff to talk about,
yeah,
and about our coping mechanisms, how actually what we learned from the childhood and where the trauma comes from. So yeah, I'm up to these things as well.
yeah. I'm getting into I've got to start processing my trauma in a deep way next year. Um, it's quite tricky when you're dealing with multi-dimensional versions of yourself as well. So we'll very slowly. Maya's saying that she loves the name Slavka. So what does it mean, your name?
It is a short version of Slavomira,
Oh,
and it's like uh, famous in the world because it comes from it's a Slavic name. It doesn't have English equivalent. So I use shorter version Slavka, and like it's my name says really uh like famous. It's the first part of Mir is a world. So
wow.
famous in the world. And actually, yeah, my mom gave it to me, this name. However, it's not very common. It came probably to her because she is a healer as well. She has abilities that I have, so I use the short version.
Yeah, I think it's beautiful. So Maya's asking, do you have a channel? So you've got the channel The Natural Sentient, and then you're on Facebook as well. So I'll try and link those in when I go back to it, and put some links in so people can book in with Slavka, who's traveling in America right now for another 2 months, maybe. Do you think?
2 months, yeah, it's
Yeah,
open. I know that I'm gonna leave in the right time.
yeah. I miss traveling so much. I really do. I am a nomad. And then I've been in the UK for 11 years so that my son could go to school here. But I can't wait. I can't wait to start traveling again next year. So once he finishes high school, he's going to go into like college at the same place. But I'm going to start traveling more and more. And yeah, Jason's put it in the chat there. Amazing. I've got
Listen,
an offer, I think, on my website, anchorhaven.co.uk. And my name is Julia, is my cover life name. So apparently, Anchorhaven's actually my code name, which is what Drago Reed shared with me. He'd done the research on it. It's my actual freaking code name, which is a bit weird. But I have two other names that I work with. One is Talanaya, which is my Arcturian name, and Anulane Ra, which is my Egyptian dragon name, basically. Yeah.
mm-hmm.
So, but yeah, Julia Anchorhaven. But I didn't expect Anchorhaven to be my actual code name in the programs. That came as a surprise recently because you think you get these names organically, but no, it was assigned to me.
Yes, they were
Yes.
mostly.
Yeah.
But as you say, nomen est omen. It's a sign that actually tells
Yeah.
something about you. But
Yeah.
sometimes we feel that name doesn't resonate with us.
Yeah. I do have a name when I travel. So there's people in different countries that know me by a different name. And which I'm not going to share with anyone now until I start traveling. And then I'll be that person. Yeah. Interesting. Oh,
Yes,
this has been,
sometimes we also use different name
yeah.
because like Slavic name for some people is like, weird even to
Yeah.
pronounce. Sometimes I use just another name as well.
Something simple. Yeah. I've got
Yeah.
like because I've been getting into my altar states, my altar aspects, and some of the names are really interesting. And then I've got one called Hilda, right? Like Hildy Brunswick. And then somebody remembered her and they said they used to call her Major Broomstick. And I was like, okay, that's not good.
Yeah.
So yeah, so because John Whitberg said to me it's important to get both names on the altars, on the clones, and I was able to tune in and get those names and research names and everything, and then really sit down and okay, what's my name? What's my name? But it's quite funny. Some of them have got beautiful names like Aurora, and and others have got like Hilda.
Yeah. That's a lovely
That's
name,
very
Aurora.
German. Yeah, it's funny. But I've never liked my name. It's never fitted me ever. So yeah, I know why now. It's fine.
It's earthly name. It's
I
this,
thought you were going to say it's an ugly name. Yes, it's ugly.
no, I'm not saying it's ugly, but it's like this
It's
earthly
earthly.
name that, it might sound very, I
Yeah,
don't know, simple.
yeah. Well, I've just my Japanese name is coming forward, and it's one of two things. So, or it could be two different versions of me. So I can't wait to figure that out fully, which is exciting. Yeah, so some altars I'm kind of integrating and getting the memories, and some of them I'm just kind of like acknowledging and then sending them off, or just letting them do their own thing because they've got real lives. It's weird. Trying to write everything down, trying to make a presentation as well about like who am I and what's happened, and I get memories every day now because I put the time in. And I do the query and questioning everything. So there's little bits coming in every day now, which is good. Yeah, mad. Okay, I'm gonna go rest my voice. This has been so lovely. We should do this again. Um,
Okay, let's do
yeah.
some clearing. Let's use our singing bowls or
Okay.
whatever you have.
This might be
Let's
too
do.
much for people. I don't know.
Yeah. Wow. Okay.
I can't hear it. Can you hear it?
Well,
Oh,
let's do just a little bit. Yeah, closer.
yeah. It's not coming through.
It does not matter. It's okay.
Yeah, it's okay. That was good. Yeah,
Yeah.
good evening, everybody. Happy holidays. So, yeah, international happy holidays. And but yeah, so you can find us both on our YouTubes, Anchorhaven or the Natural Sentient, and we're both like popping in and out of Typical Skeptic podcast on a regular basis in the chat. If anybody wants to connect with us, you're
Yes.
very welcome. Yeah, cool. I'm going to end the stream now. Thank you so
Okay.
much.
Thank you, Julia. Thank you, everyone.
You're welcome.